Let's talk Bitcoin and Ethereum because they've been affected like a little bit, but they haven't really been affected post FTX. Does this indicate their strength as investments long term?
Well, I'm really glad you pointed that out because Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my mind, are because they are basically the biggest coins in terms of market dominance. I think they function more or less as what you would call in a normal market. You would say, "Oh, these are big cap companies," meaning companies with big market capitalizations. They're worth billions and millions of dollars. There's a lot of volume, and they're not. So, a big cap stock, for example, would be a company like Apple, and then a small cap stock would be some more volatile company. There might be a lot more ups and downs. And the reason why Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think, have been holding up well is that structurally speaking, Ethereum, I think of it like dollars, right? And Bitcoin, I think of it as gold. One reason why I think of Ethereum as dollars is because I transact and a lot of other people who collect NFTs, we would transact in Ethereum. And also, after the merge, I think a lot of the infrastructure became more solid as well, and they do a lot of different initiatives with different protocols and other chains. So, and then with Bitcoin, a lot of people do what we call hodling or holding long term or DCAing, almost like gold. So, a lot of people.
Sorry, do you see DCA? I know that's an important term. Can you just
Oh,
define that for our audience?
so DCA is something that investors talk about, meaning it stands for dollar cost averaging. So dollar cost averaging is basically you don't want to put all your money in at once and then have it out and then be all jerky about it. So you smooth it out by saying like, maybe I'll invest $10 per day into Bitcoin. Okay, I've invested $300 over the course of the month. So you can capture the highs and the lows, and it's not going to be like all jerky. So, dollar cost averaging is a way of slowly accumulating uh, investments or assets that you are thinking that will be worth holding in the long run. So, for me, I bought in on Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of the other crypto and the coins much earlier than everyone else did, probably like 2015, 2016. Well, not much earlier, but in the earlier wave. So, one of the reasons why I think of these companies as well, I mean, not these companies, these coins as kind of like gold, for example. I used to say Litecoin was like silver, is because if you go to traditional celebrations and if you look at cultures, a lot of them have held gold through times of war, through times of turmoil. A child is born, people are getting married, you would gift gold. So actually, when my children were born, they were gifted crypto. And I actually also gift crypto and NFTs because I also think of them as modern day assets and gold. So that's how I would liken Bitcoin, especially there's a limited supply of it, and much like gold.
Look, and I think that's a great explanation and very practical. And look, it's a bear market, and people are looking for practical advice. And we have been in a bear market most of the year, and 2023 looks bad. So I guess my question is like, what makes sense from an investment standpoint?
It's actually really great too. A lot of people are asking me like, how long is this bear market going to last? And the thing is, the good thing about markets is that they're cyclical. So we're not going to be in a bear market forever. I mean, if you look, I think of it right now as almost like a wartime environment.
Mhm.
So basically, if you look after the roaring 20s, if you look after like, during World War II, for example, there were a lot of big name companies that became penny stocks. And people who saw like, oh, this might be a time where asset prices are dropping. That might or might not be a good time to slowly accumulate, especially obviously after you satisfied your basic needs. And the other thing that I would also suggest very heavily is don't put all your eggs into one basket. So smart investors tend to diversify no matter what, whether we're in a bear market or a bull market. So I would never say, oh, put all your net worth into Bitcoin or put all of it into Ethereum. I would say definitely look at, you know, a basket of opportunities. If I were saying like, okay, well, you're young and you have a lot of life left ahead of you, for example, you would have more equities
Right.
than bonds.
Look, very,
So
very practical and simple, Jen. We're going to go to break. We got more with Jennifer Cheng Lo here on the Daily Drop.